Hi guys, it's Nika and I'm currently not very calm because I just found out that the Eras Tour movie will actually be in my country. It will be in Prague and I'm currently trying to figure out if I will have to go alone or if my sibling will tag along. They probably won't have time on Friday 13th and I want to go on Friday 13th and anyway, hi everyone. Today I am back with another Create a Sim video and I will be given a makeover to the sim that I started my SIMBLR with many years ago. I started my SIMBLR in 2016. That's a long time. I was 16 at that time. That is crazy. I don't want to think about how long it has been. And when I started my SIMBLR, I was going through a heavy alpha phase, like really heavy. Like I didn't really know how to use Alpha CC. I went too far. It did not look too pretty. I think Alpha CC is pretty. And I think it's very pretty when you know how to use it, but I think I went overboard with Alpha. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I'm very excited about the Eras movie and also very scared that I will have to go alone. No, I'm not really scared. I'm more like, yeah, I'm scared, I guess, because it would take a long time to get home and I probably wouldn't be home until midnight or after midnight, which isn't very ideal, but I don't know. I want to see the movie. I want to see it on the 13th of October. So yeah. Anyway, back to the sim. So originally, and also in this video, as you can see in the top left corner, this sim was called Elizabeth Raven. She was the founder of my Raven legacy, and I'm not really sure what I was going for with her. She doesn't really look like founder material. I mean, from her aesthetic, I don't think anyone would guess that she's a founder of a legacy. And also, for a long time, and especially when I was giving her this one last makeover, I was thinking about how the name Elizabeth doesn't suit her at all. So I was thinking I could change it. I can kind of see Liz for her. I think Liz would still work, and I was thinking about spelling it with a Y instead of I, so like Lyz. I hope that's the correct spelling. I've always hated spelling at school. I hated it in English class. But yeah, Liz. And yeah, I don't know what I was going for originally with her. And when in her style, because obviously I was going through my dark, edgy, black phase. It was the time when I was only listening to metal and rock. But I feel like at that point we didn't really have a lot of nice alt CC for the Sims. So I had to improvise, and I don't think I was really able to dress her the way I really wanted to dress her. So her original outfits are kind of all over the place. And then when I gave her a makeover a few years ago, I went definitely a lot more alt, a lot more alternative, goth, edgy, somehow a lot more, I would say, androgynous maybe, because that's another thing. I'm not sure about their gender. I feel like their gender situation is similar to mine, where I'm okay with being seen as a woman, and I'm okay with she/her pronouns and feminine stuff, but also deep down I know it's not entirely accurate, but I can't be bothered to figure it out closer or change my pronouns. I mean, I'm kind of okay with any pronouns. I kind of use she, they online. Those are the two that I'm most used to. But yeah, overall, I have no clue about my gender. I was assigned female at birth. I don't really mind it, but also it's not accurate, but also I don't really care that much. So yeah, I feel like Liz has a similar situation. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I keep thinking about the movie, not about Liz. Anyway, yeah, so Liz was my founder, as I already said, and she was kind of a, maybe she doesn't look like a typical founder, but she, other than that, she was a typical founder of a legacy which you start with very limited funds. She was a painter, she painted pictures to make some money, she had a garden, so she made a lot of money by gardening as well. Those are like, I feel like those are two skills that most people would start a legacy with. I mean, a legacy with no rules, because those are like two very easy ways to get rich in The Sims 4. So yeah, that's what I did with her. Her traits I feel like are creative, clumsy, and the last one I cannot remember. But yeah, she's kind of an interesting sim, in the way of I've got no clue what I wanted to do with her. She's all over the place, but she's a very pretty sim. I wish I still had her original tray files, because this one I was making over the makeover that I did in 2021, I think. So it's not a makeover of the original sim, unfortunately. I think that would be more fun. Anyway, Liz married Alec, whom I will be giving a makeover next week. And they had 2 children together. Isaac, who you have already seen, you may have seen him, I mean. I posted his video in June or something. He doesn't look too much like his parents in his style. He's very nerdy, very like shy, quiet. He doesn't really have anything from their alt, edgy, aesthetic, nothing like that. And then Liz and Alec also had a daughter named Katie. She's a bit more like them. She became a vampire later. She's like Vlad's apprentice or something like that. Yeah, so she definitely got more from her parents in her style as well. Although, I don't know, as a vampire she's very elegant, but as a teenager she had sort of like a edgy emo face as well. I love giving that to my Sims. Maybe because my own like edgy face wasn't very edgy. Like the height of my edginess was wearing a black band t-shirt, black jeans, and a black hoodie. And then I also, when I was like 17, I got my first leather jacket. And that was it. That was the height of my edginess. Yeah, and then by the time I learned how to do thick eyeliner, my style wasn't as, you know, edgy teenager going through a phase kind of style. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I need to figure out the movie situation. If you're going, I hope you will have fun as well. And yeah, I would like to trade friendship bracelets with you. If I saw you, I would trade friendship bracelets with you. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!